Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I wanted to do a quick video for you guys because I feel like in my own world I've been doing this for about 2.5 months, and so I feel like I am very used to handling the out of stock situation because even though I signed up 2.5 months ago, there were maybe like 15 colors in stock at the time, but we were still experiencing like major 15 to 20, maybe 20. I don't even think there were 20. Because I remember going in and thinking, oh my gosh. And you see all those red lines that say temporarily out of stock. And I was like, oh gosh, right? I know the panic that you guys are getting. I get it. I felt that same way. But let me just tell you guys, that is totally why I think my business is part of one of the reasons my business has exploded. And it's because of how I've chosen to handle the situation. And I want to really, really encourage you guys to handle the situation the right way. Okay? So use it to your advantage, the fact that we have no colors. And I know this seems kind of backwards, right? So let me share with you my heart on this, because I truly feel like it has totally changed my business, and it's changing how people look at this situation. And I want to hopefully encourage you guys today to not be discouraged and to be encouraged. So first of all, scarcity. When there are limited number of things, people want it, right? And so think about every year at Christmas. I don't know how old y'all are, but when I was young, like a baby, Cabbage Patch Kids were like the thing, right? Like every parent wanted to get their daughter a Cabbage Patch Kid. And my mom, people were searching high and low for these things because there was a limited amount of supply for them. It created this sense of like enthusiasm around Cabbage Patches, right? So what is that silly little animal thing that was just on? I can't even think, right? My brain is fried, y'all. I'm like crazy. But what was the thing for Christmas this year? Those Furby thingies. I don't know what they were. I can't even, Hatchables, that's what it is, right? My kids aren't quite old enough to be into any of the trendy stuff like that. So, anyways, y'all, everybody wanted one, and people were willing to camp out overnight for them. People were willing to pay like hundreds of dollars for these silly things, right? Scarcity creates a sexiness of something. And so when you have limited number, it makes something look better. And so scarcity is actually a good thing. So the fact that there aren't a ton, you need to use to your advantage, right? I have redwood. I have 5 of them. I only have 5, ladies. Who would like one of them? Claim it below, right? Instead of being like, I only have 5 and there's like 50 people in here, and no, create a sense of like urgency and enthusiasm, because I have 5 redwood. They're here. Only the first 5 get them. Y'all, LuLaRoe does so well because of scarcity. Every distributor, they only get so many of one thing in, and so they're not crying over the fact that they only have 3 patterns or 5 patterns or 6 patterns or whatever, or only one of each one, right? They are just selling the crap out of it. So guys, you have to change your mentality. Everything in life is all up here. And I'm telling you, if you can change your mindset, you can change your life. And it's not just about selling lip scents, guys. It's about everything in life. If you can change your mindset, you can change anything, right? And it depends on what kind of glasses you're looking through. If you're looking through a glass half full, glass half empty kind of a thing. I live in a half glass full, y'all. And if you don't like that, then you are not going to like me. Because I am going to always look at the positive side of things as much as possible, right? It does not mean I have bad days. I have had so many days of frustration. Y'all, you guys are frustrated, but then I have all 300 of you frustrated coming to me, right? So trust me, I get it, but you guys have to use this to your advantage. So number 1, scarcity. LuLaRoe has no issue with it. You shouldn't either. Use it to your advantage. I know, for example, when I love Trader Joe's, and they always have seasonal products, right? So right around the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas are like my 2 favorites, right? So they have pumpkin everything, and then they have peppermint everything. So when they have these peppermint white chocolate covered pretzels, oh guys, they're to die for. If you haven't had them, go get them next Christmas. But what happens toward the end of the season when there's I know there aren't that many, and I know I only have a certain amount of time to get them, I'll buy 5 bags. Do I need 5 bags of white chocolate covered pretzels? No. But there's scarcity. The idea that it's going to be running out makes me anxious and makes me I don't want to miss out on it. And so I buy 5 of them. You guys have to treat your business the same way, right? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, when things are in high demand, and these kind of go together, right? People want them. It gives them this sense of I need that, right? I want that. And so that kind of goes with the demoing idea. When you wear something, right? Today I only have gloss on, but when you wear something and you show someone what it looks like, oh, I'm probably going to lose connection here. Hold on, let me see if I can move around. If you show somebody like what you have on and they get excited about it because you have created this like high demand for it, and hey guys, I only have so many, it already sold out of stock. So for example, I ordered, I don't know, I used, so just to let y'all know that are new, I started off ordering like one of the colors. Like, so maybe there were like 10 available and I would order like one of each because I was nervous, right? Then I realized, oh my gosh, I'm selling those. So then I would order like 3 of each. Then 3 went to 5, 5 went to 10. Y'all, I'm up to like 20 or 30 of each colors now. And guess what? I sell out of them. I actually in my store have had to kind of stop selling so much and pushing stuff because I am so overwhelmed, with you all and your questions, which is a true blessing, and I'm not complaining at all. But I have, for example, I announced that I had Napa and Cocoa that were both coming. I literally posted a picture, and I tell them I only have so many, right? Like, if you want one, claim one. They're all sold. They're all sold of Napa. I still have some Cocoa available. They're all sold because of the high demand of it. And that's not just because of the one post that I did yesterday about it or whatever day it was. It's because I keep doing videos and I keep hyping them up and saying, oh my gosh, guys, look at what I just got in today. It is all in your attitude, how you handle this situation. It is all in your attitude that's going to make or break your business. And I'm telling you, you have to jump on the positive Pollyanna train. I'm sorry. You don't have to be excited and super like energetic like I am all the time. Guys, I can totally tone it down. But I can tell you, it's not that we just have 3 colors. Y'all, we have 3 colors, only 3 that are available today, and I want to get them for you, right? So instead of being like, oh my gosh, we only have 3 colors, right? I mean, I don't have to be super excited and talk about it like that. I can, but I know some of you don't have the same personality as me, so I want you to know I can tone it down, but I can still deliver that same message without being like crazy, right? The other thing is, this is total side note, but you want to mirror your audience, right? So if you are a low-key kind of person, my husband is like the chillest, low-key person you'll ever meet, right? So like I'm total opposite of him, but sometimes when I talk to him, like I have to like tone it down a little bit because, well, I don't always because he's just used to me, but like you're supposed to speak to your audience. So if your personality is not like this and oh my gosh, that's okay. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to do that, but you still have to have that same positive mindset, right? And your delivery is how you're going to do that. So I'm trying to hold the phone and look at my notes here. So number 1 is scarcity. Use it to your advantage. I buy like multiple things at Trader Joe's when things are going out of stock on purpose. Number 2, when things are in high demand, people want them. They want a piece of the coolness. They want to know, like, what am I missing out on, right? And so I always talk about pink champagne and bombshell. Guys, everybody needs one in their collection. And I truly feel that way. Everybody needs pink champagne and bombshell in their collection because they're perfect everyday colors. I say that all the time. Then next thing I know, I get people saying, hey, I think I need one of those to add to my collection. You're right, you do. I just sold some today, right? And I don't have them in stock. They're coming, though. All right, number 3. This is the most important, and this is something that I've learned in another business. You must only worry about, and you really shouldn't worry because the Bible says don't worry, but the only thing that you really need to worry about is controlling the controllables. Let me say that again, okay? You need to worry about controlling the controllables. You are not in control of Joni buying another $1 million machine. You are not in control of somebody packaging up your product. You are not in control of the fact that the little circle goes around and around and around, and all you want is more Bella. All you want is more matte gloss. All you want is more whatever. You can't control that, but you can control your attitude, and you can control the demeanor and the customer service. Whoops, I'm kind of, I can't stand having bad connection. You can control the customer service that you give to your people. You can control your attitude. You can control how you treat your customers. And y'all, if you oversold and you don't have it and it's out of stock or whatever reason, you have to control that, right? But you Gosh. Horrible connection. And then I've got a little baby over here crying. Y'all, my life is like insane. It's okay. You're okay. Hold on. Let me mom for a second. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Y'all, I do half my business with a baby in my hand. So I don't want any complaining. I like try to put her down. She's so stinking cute. But she is so needy compared to my son. All right, so control the controllables, right? I can't control the fact that my daughter is needy, right? But I can control that I'm not going to get super frustrated and I'm just going to love on her, right? That's everything in life, guys. Everything I teach you in our team, I really hope you apply it to every area of your life, because it goes for relationships, it goes for your jobs outside of this, it goes for your friendships, your marriage, whatever. It just goes for life in general, right? Control the controllables, and don't let something that is out of your control steal your joy, because guess what? You're giving a lot of power to something. So those of you that are getting super frustrated and so angry about whatever, and I don't really think many of you, or if any of you are really getting angry or anything, but just anything in life in general, right? Control the controllables. You can hop on your page and say, oh my gosh, y'all, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. Like, I went to order all of your Napas and our products are in such high demand, I wasn't able to get my order in on time. They literally sold out. Back to the whole sexy, scarcity, limited supply of things, guys. They're going to think, oh, darn it, but I really want that now. I want it even more now because I couldn't get it the first time. And then what you can do is hopefully work on the behind the scenes and work with our team to try to find some people that have some extras, right? And hopefully then you can go back to that person and say, hey girl, I know you were dying to get your hands on Napa. I was able to find one, and I saved it just for you, right? Then they're like, oh my gosh, you're like, you're their hero. So customer service is seriously where it's all at in this business. And you guys, my first customers waited like 3 weeks. There were 2 sets of girls that waited like 4 weeks for their product because I traded with somebody and they forgot to send it. Long story short, it was like 4 weeks. Guess what? They've all bought more stuff. They're okay. It's just lipstick. Take a deep breath. It's just lipstick. This is like first world problems. We're all getting like so frustrated and so stressed out about lipstick, right? It's lipstick, okay? And then my last tip, it's your attitude. It's all in your attitude, which I kind of already shared, right? Your attitude is everything. So how you handle the situation is going to be everything, and how you handle the situation with your customer is how they are going to process it too. So kill them with kindness. Kill your customers with kindness. I joke often and say this is first world problems, right? We're getting so like anxious about a lipstick, and in a world of Amazon Prime, we feel like things should be on our doorstep the next day or 2 days later, right? Which I think you can actually do one day for some of their stuff. I love Amazon Prime. My husband actually ordered me something on there the other day, and he's like, where is it? He goes, is that 2 day not guaranteed? I'm like, babe, it's just 2 days, right? And I'm probably saying that because I'm like, my girls are waiting like 3 weeks on their lipstick, so it's okay, it's no big deal. But I really want you to use the out of stock to your advantage. I want you to look through my lenses here. Y'all, our team has sold 570,000, more than actually. I don't know the exact numbers. It's like 570,000 and like, I don't know. And that was a couple hours ago when I checked. And so it's probably gone up from there. Use the out of stock to your advantage. Your attitude is everything. And so if you feel like, there's only 3 colors, probably not going to sell many. You just spoke that into existence. You probably are not going to sell any, right? I am telling my son, and I'm trying to teach him, he's 3 years old, and he'll be like, Mommy, I can't do it. And I say, no, baby, you can do anything. You can do anything with God on your side. So you say that, right? And he'll be like, Mommy. So now his new thing, he walks around all day long saying, I can do anything, right? But that's the attitude I want him to have, right? So I want you to have, you're going to thrive in this business, but you have to believe it. You can't just, you've got to start saying it first of all, and then you have to believe it. Some of you are asking, hey, I know in my personally sponsored page, hey, should I start my own personally sponsored? I only have 1 person, or I only have 3 people who are my personally sponsored distributors, Guess what I did? I started before I even signed 1 person up. I started my own page. You know why? Because I believed it. I believed it into existence, and I spoke it, and I prayed about it, and I knew it was going to happen. And y'all, our team is over 300 now. We've sold almost $600,000 worth of product. Are you kidding me? Right? That's not just a like, oh, I'm lucky. No, it's my attitude. It's how I've handled things. It's how I look at things. It's how I pray about things. And it's just, I mean, I'm being abundantly blessed, right? So I want you all to have the right attitude about this out of stock. Yo, it sucks. It does. It's not ideal in the sense that it is a little bit frustrating. It's created more work, y'all. I've spent over $1,600 in shipping, and that's not just to my customers. So much of that is to you guys trading, right? Trying to help you out, and I want to help you. I'm not having a bitter attitude about it, but I've spent a ton of money on it, right? I can write it off. It's no big deal. It'll all work out. That's not ideal, though. I want to be sending products to my customers, right? I don't want to be sending them just to you all to supply your customers, right? I have a business. I want to sell to my people, too. But my whole point in this is that there are some things about it that are not great, right? But on the flip side, there are things about it that are great, like really, really good. And I've tried to explain to you guys over and over again. We are going through a growing pain. Growing pains hurt. They ache a little bit, right? That's just part of it. It's not fun. It sucks, right? But there is another side to this. There is the other side of the rainbow to this. And if y'all can just hang on tight, put your positive Pollyanna pants on, put your big girl panties on, treat your customers with kindness, kill them with kindness, and just use the out of stock to your advantage. You are going to do great, all right? Have a fabulous Sunday. I am trying to cut it off. I know I said I was going to take Sundays off, but I actually took kind of yesterday off, so I'm swapping. But I'm going to cut it off here in the afternoon. So I will not be available this evening, but what else? Get ready for our distributor sneak peek. We're going to do a team one where it's going to be me sharing my story and then several of you other ones sharing your story about how you got into this, how you've been successful in the last few weeks. You know, all that good stuff about it. So there's a post about it in the team page. And then I also will be confirming for you guys the exact thing that I would like to put together, as I know they did away with the Fast Start program. And I know that kind of stinks too, right? But I get why they did it, right? How can they give away free product when they can't give us product to sell? Honestly, I'd rather sell product so I can make money than just get a bunch of free product to stick in my bathroom. And I do use it, most of it, not all of it. So those of you that are new for that, I want to roll out the exact plan for that. And then the shirts. I know a lot of you want those the Gloss Boss shirts. So I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense. Obviously, you know, my personally sponsored distributors, and then as a team, I would like to try and do something. But I'm figuring out, so I'll be posting that later. So I love you guys. Have a great day. Attitude is everything. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, people. Just have a good attitude about this, and I promise you it'll make such a difference, such a difference. And you are allowed to vent, but I ask that you vent to your sponsor. If I'm your sponsor, vent to me. I'll take it, right? I'll take it, and I'll probably give you a dose of positive right back at you. But don't bog down our news feed in here with like negative stuff. And nobody has. So don't worry. I'm not saying. Actually, maybe there was one thing and I just deleted it. So if you can't find your post and it was negative, maybe because I deleted it. Nobody has time for any more negativity, and you don't either. Don't live in that kind of a world, right? Don't give that much power to something or someone over your life. All right. I love you guys. Have a good Sunday. Bye.